So, one harsh truth is that looks maxing won't save you as a man. So, and why I say this is because I was once in that position where I thought that I need to upgrade my looks to attract more women. Trust me, it doesn't help. It helps to an extent. It doesn't help because you will keep attracting women, but the women you attract, because there's other things that you are lacking, they will move away from you. And in this video, I'll basically tell you what you can do instead of looks maxing. And hey, I'm not here to bash these guys because I will say that looks maxing plays a role. But most people who I see who are doing the looks maxing, they're doing it the wrong way. One, two, they're doing it at the wrong time. Right? Because our generation is so obsessed about looking like something rather than being something. One, two, I've sort of realized that this looks maxing is making the men look more like masculine women, or basically a feminized version. And I heard something that blew my mind recently. Hey, there's a research that is showing that men are beginning to have body dysmorphia more than women. Do you know what that means? What that means is that we are basically raising princes. We are raising guys who expect princess treatment. And which makes me realize that I think we are fucked as a generation if we don't stop this idea of looks maxing. Because, like I said, looks are important, but to a certain extent. So a couple of problems I see with the looks maxing there. First of all, a lot of guys focus only on looks, believing that the guys who are attracting women, right, are good looking by default. And that's a very wrong thinking because whenever you observe something from outside, you're already seeing a fraction of what you're supposed to see. What that means is if you see a business doing a certain amount, don't think their ads alone is what is giving them that secret. Or one, two, because you're seeing a guy speaking to a lot of women does not mean that his looks alone is what gets him there. Because there are a lot of things that get you there with women. Your confidence, your personality, your style, your authenticity. So what happens, a lot of guys, when they focus on looks, they focus on the shallow part. So what happens is they attract women. The women get to see these guys. They get to see these guys, but the women have this thing that this guy is not it. Something is wrong about this guy. And guess what? They will move as fast as they come. That is why I always tell people that instead of looking the part, you have to be the part. Another problem I see is that a lot of the guys who are good looking at an early stage in life, guess what? A lot of them get distracted. Even from my high school, from my college days, most of the good looking guys were often very, very distracted. It's almost like it's a cost that comes with it. Most of them, the only guy who I know who was attractive, right, but still had the shit together was a guy who even made me, he was even part of the people that I put around me on self-improvement because he was like 5 years older than me, but for some life reasons, we're in the same department, same class. Good looking, very good looking, but still focused, right? He made me realize that because he was a model at that time, and then his looks were a part of it. It's things that were giving him money, but he was able to control this whole female attention stuff, right? He didn't see a need to put himself out there a lot because he understood that was very distracting. Apart from the fact that it's also distracting men, we often see the fact that all these products that men are putting on their bodies are not helping them. Right, all these chemical products they put on their skin, they call it skincare routines, is doing more harm than good. Trust me, it is damaging the testosterone of men. All of them, every single one of them. Even though they tell you, stop using harsh chemicals. Man, sorry, those mild chemicals are still doing more harm, are still doing the same harm, similar harm, if not less, if not more rather. So what should we do? What should we really do? These chemicals are even prone to have cancer. So think about how many chemicals you put on your body in the first place just because you want to look good. You have a bath with chemical soap. You apply moisturizers. You apply sunscreens. You exfoliate. All these chemicals. Think about them. Your body. You have a kidney, for crying out loud. So whether you like it or not, what you put in your body goes into your body. Even though the marketing department of these skincare companies will tell you is a lie. Trust me, I used to have skincare routine here because I used to think I liked the looks. But over time, when I kind of realized the dangers I was putting myself through, I had to stop it. One, two. And when I understood that women will be more attracted to you based on your personality, right? Looks plays a role, quite alright. But if you have a strong personality, the guy who has a stronger personality, he has confidence, will get more girls than the guy who has looks alone. Right. So at what point should looks begin to come in? At what point does it sound reasonable for looks to come in. We'll get back to that. We'll get that to very soon. So the first tip or the major tip here is guys need to maximize their personality first. So what's your personality is? If you are somebody who, first of all, find your authentic self. Learn to bring out your authentic self. Even though you're a guy who likes anime, because hey, me, I hate guys. No, I won't say I hate guys, but I hate anime, and I respect guys who actually talk about anime in front of women. Because whether I like it or not, to some women it is super attractive. If you're a guy who likes action movie, and hey, whether I like it or not, that reminds me. Speaking of looks maxing, the guys who look dangerous, right, attract more women than the guys who look like divas of today, who look like supermodels of today. They attract more. Why do you think so? Right? Because there's something about them that feels much more masculine. So max out your personality, max out your masculinity. Or what else? Find out your authentic. This is still maxing out your personality though. If you're somebody who is into sports, be into sports is passion. If you're somebody who is into anime, bring it up. Don't hide anything from the woman you're speaking with. Be your authentic self, because whether I like it or not, if you're somebody who uses gimmicks to attract women, trust me, the women will come, the women will go. It makes you feeling like all that is a waste of time. And a second tip is build muscles, right? You'll be better looking if you actually have muscles, right? And maybe if you'll be better looking, you have an edge if you have that masculine look, right? Having like a decent amount of muscles, because a lot of guys I see at the gym, they're trying to build muscles of what? Of bodybuilders, of bouncers. It's like you don't need other muscles. Muscles itself is good. It makes you look attractive to an extent. It attracts women to you to an extent. I often tell guys that, guys, you have to realize at what extent or how much muscles do you need. And this will help you if you have a vision of what you're working towards. Most guys don't have a vision, right? I used to be that kind of guy who believed that the more muscles I had, the more attractive I became. Until I realized that no, that was far from the truth. You see, our monkey brains like to make us believe this idea that, okay, if I have X amount of muscles, I can get Y amount of women. What happens if I double the muscles? I could double the women, but that's not life. It's like women who have the same idea of BBLs. The bigger their BBLs, the more men they attract. But that's not reality, because at some point, the BBLs are no longer attractive anymore. Because why? They are almost everywhere. So have decent muscles, right? Have decent muscles. So muscle your personality first, because when you attract people, you need something to keep them after attracting them. Instead of attracting them, they're not keeping them. So you have built your personality, you're building muscles, now your skin. How do you take care of your skin? Hydrate, right? Your skin is designed to tell you things that are happening inside your body. That is the major priority of having a good skin. It tells you about your health status. So have a good skin. How do you do it? Eat well, work out, sweat, sleep well, eat healthy, eat more of organic food, eat more of proteins, fats, less of carbs. It helps with the skin. Sweat, even building muscles too helps with your skin, helps with the sweat also. Detoxing, no, not even detoxing means that you're consuming toxins. So just basically having a healthy body. When you have a healthy body that you're taking care of, your skin automatically shows up. So you see that the whole point of this thing is then the last thing I said I promise is that when you should look smart is a period where you know you already have a good personality. You have to some extent, you know that if you attract your dream woman, she when she sees you, she will know that this guy is who I want to be. You'll be able to retain women. Because like I said, most people who are looks maxing, they don't have what it takes to retain them. The job is attract. But guess what? How long do you attract women for if you don't have anything going on for you? At some point, you feel like a clown, basically. So I really hope that this video gets out there. Let's tell more guys that they should focus themselves on becoming something, not looking like something. They should focus on becoming the man they want to be, not looking like the man they want to be, because the looks alone would only attract people towards you. It will not make them stay in your life. But guess what? If you become the person you want to be first, they begin to maximize your looks. And like I said, maximizing your looks should not really exceed having decent muscle mass, having a clear skin by actively having a lifestyle. Perfect. Everything baked into your lifestyle. To make this thing easy, bake everything into your lifestyle. I have a very decent skin. I'm confident in my skin anywhere I go, right? Then also basic grooming. Cut your hair when you need to cut your hair. If you want to shave your brows, those things are fair enough. But anything outside of that, I feel, my opinion, feels too extra. Carve your beard, carve your hair. You can carve your brows if you want to. Eat right, sleep right. Build the man you want to be first. Then that's where looks begin to play an important role. It's like even if you are building a business, build a quality product first, right? Then begin to build distribution. Or you can build a distribution, but you need a quality product, because if you have only distribution and zero quality product, it's a matter of time before you're out of the business game. A matter of time. So I feel like a lot of guys need to get this message that looks maxing won't save shit out of anybody. And then let's get more guys becoming who they want, becoming the man that's supposed to be first before looks maxing. So let's share this video with multiple guys out there. So my phone rang. Let's share this video with as many guys as possible. Let's get them on this trend of becoming the men first before looking like the men that they want to become. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. And bye for now.